Yo, what's up with this? We are en route to Las Vegas for a 5-hour drive to the Sema Show.
Okay, and scene.
Okay, we're here at the Hoonigan booth, just walking around and see which people we can meet. Already met Mica, so we're going to have some fun, see the burnouts, and enjoy ourselves at the Hoonigan booth. Well, this is the absolute dream of mine. Actually kind of crazy fact on this is Jean-Pierre Kramer, his Beetle from Germany, put it on a trailer on a real American pickup truck, the way I would do a pickup truck. Completely body dropped and laid out dually at the back. That's the crazy cool stuff that I like. It's just insane to see this stuff. So crazy cool. Look how big these wheels are and how big a truck like this is. Man, this is the absolute dream. This is so fucking crazy. In the evening sun like this is just so beautiful.
And scene.
Yeah. Okay. Hello people, I'm here with Jimmy Oaks from the USA. And well, maybe for the Dutch or the European people, just explain to me a little bit who you are and what you're doing.
I'm a YouTuber, right? That's a dirty influencer. That's a nicer word, right, John? Car builder, drifter. Yes, I like that. I build street cars, build drift cars, Porsches, BMWs, Nissans, Toyotas, Mazdas, whatever you want. We just have fun.
No, that's why I always watch your channel, and I think most of the people in Europe know you from that. So, what brought you into the YouTube game?
The YouTube game. So Adam LZ is one of my best friends, and he's been doing YouTube videos since we were like 13. Like he's always posted on YouTube. It was kind of like a thing, you know. I've always been around it. And then when I was in school, I was building a 300ZX, and he was like, "Yo, you should film it. Like, why not do it?" And I was like, "No, I don't want to do it. You know, I can't do that." And then like he kind of bullied me into doing it, and so I made a couple videos with that, and then it just was like gone from there. So.
Okay. So, and if you look at the market or in the YouTube things right now, if you would do it all over, or if you needed to start right now, what would you do?
So like the thing, there's two things I see people mess up a lot, right? One is consistency. Consistency is rewarded very well. Yeah, you listening, John? Consistency is rewarded very well between just people and the YouTube algorithm, right? So people don't want to get attached to something unless maybe it's consistent, because if you go on a channel and you start liking their content, you don't want to get invested if you see they post just, you know, when are they going to post again? I don't know, like why get invested in this? Where if you know they're on a schedule, it's something you can get invested to, right? And then that being said, said YouTube also favors channels that are consistent.
Yeah.
Say if you post once a week, twice a week, once every 2 weeks, as long as you have some type of script, YouTube seems to push it a lot more.
Yeah.
So that's helpful. And then the second thing is picking the content, right? That's the big one.
Yeah.
Like what do I film?
Yeah, of course.
And that's always a big one, right? And so a lot of people do this thing where they're like, okay, what would people want to see? Like what will blow people's minds? Like no one's ever put a Cummins in a Opel before. Maybe I'll put a bread truck Cummins in an Opel. People never done that before, and like you do it, and like being different only gets you so far.
Yeah.
I always say do what you want to do and capture it in a way that you think people would want to see it, versus doing something you think people would love and just trying to capture it. You know what I mean? So if your heart's not in it, people see it.
That's why we ended up this way.
Yeah.
I don't want to film car show. That's not my thing.
No.
I like to film the stuff I build.
For sure.
The crazy stuff. I like to build an Opel. Nobody builds an Opel, so that's what I'm doing.
Yeah. But your heart's in it.
Yeah, my heart's in it.
Exactly, and that's what's amazing about it. Like you do that. You're not building Opels because you think people think Opels are cool.
Those people don't think Opel.
No. But people will always become attracted to passion. Yeah. Right? Like John's a good example of this. Like you're so I know he's like everyone's fan of John. Yeah. You radiate passion, and that's where I'm always drawn into your builds. People lack that a lot, but passion is everything. At least I think so.
That's why I came up with this idea, and this is way out of my comfort zone.
It's awkward, isn't it? You're doing great, by the way. I would stutter right now, and I've been doing this for in different language too. I'm very impressed.
I like to be in my shop and let's do my own.
Headphones in.
The first thing when I started, I was into my camera, and in February I was now I'm talking to my camera.
Dude, I still have such awkward moments. I'm just like, I was selfie filming walking down the hallway, and I was just like I've been doing this for years, so you're doing great.
Yeah, that's why I came up with this idea. How can I learn from people? How can I expand my network? How can I, in the Netherlands, we are a small country.
Very small country,
over here, there are so many people, and I can meet people where I can learn from. So I think, how can I interview people or get to know more people? So
just show up at an event and shove a camera in their face. Like, I'm kidding.
But that's not my thing.
No, I know.
To go naturally.
Yeah,
So that's why I ended up like this.
Well, what's good is we're all car guys, right?
Yeah.
So all car guys at a foundational level have the same personality. Like we all are the same person, and so we link well. You know what I mean? So it works out.
So I got more questions, and now I'm freaking out over all my questions. I got a notebook. You got the notebook?
How's America been treating you?
I just love it.
You love it, yeah?
Yeah, we're coming here since 2011.
Okay.
So this is
so you're a local at this point,
This is my 7th or 8th SEMA.
Oh, wow.
The SEMA is not new for me.
No, not at all.
I was always just building cars and never into the YouTube stuff.
Yeah.
And
Until
I had
now.
a rough period.
Yeah.
And the crazy stuff is YouTube brought me to my confidence back.
Yeah, that's amazing.
That's one of the questions. This is a cool conversation.
Okay.
So, 2 years ago, my confidence was 15 stories below.
Yeah. And it's a fragile thing. It really is. Like
everybody always know me or see me from the internet or photos, and they think you got confidence sky high, but it's not. I was building cars and I was putting a wheel on and was checking the wheel bolts 15 times a row.
Really?
Yeah, just because my confidence was gone.
Yeah.
Everybody was telling me, you're the best car builder in the Netherlands.
Yeah.
To me, it's not like that. So, what did YouTube brought you? Or stuff like that.
Oh man, that is a good question. I don't know off the top of my head. I mean, like YouTube. Oh God. You know what? I always had this like anxiety when I built cars. Like before YouTube, it was always like I built it as if someone was gonna come and take the car apart and judge me on it. Oh, yeah. Like, cause you see those videos where like people buy cars and they're going through like, look at this idiot, like hack job, like and I would always build cars subconsciously as if someone was gonna buy my car and go on the internet and take it apart and be like, what did this guy do? So like now filming videos where I actually have to build it on the internet, it's doubled down. So it's made me very very, very. The moments where you're like, I'll just self tap or that. You're like, oh no, I'll rip nut it. It's fine. Like, not start it, whatever. Yeah. So it's helped in those regards.
Yeah.
But
That's what it is. I was building like for a week and filming on YouTube, and then I came home to Nancy and I said, oh, this was a terrible week. I didn't do anything. I didn't do nothing. Everything went bad. And I was going to edit my YouTube search. Oh, did I do this? Oh, did I do that? I went, I did a lot.
Yeah. I've definitely had that before. But you know how it is. The amount of work it is to put a car together is astronomical. Like every time I start a new build, by the end I'm always like, why do I do this? Like, because you get to an end of a build and you're just like, oh, time for a new build, and you get halfway through the new build, you're like, why did I start another car? This is so much work. It's like we forget every single time, right?
Yeah. So I'm doing this at this moment. Almost 100% of the cars that I'm doing at YouTube are for customers.
Okay.
Is that a thing you can do on YouTube, or is it better to? One of my dreams is to make a 50-50.
50-50, yeah. So what works for me might not work for everyone, but what I've seen personally in my own realm is the people care, at least what I've noticed, seem to care more about the story of the car more than just like having a cool car, right? I've seen a lot of channels where they just show off cool cars, like we'll do a feature on a cool car. It doesn't have the same impact that if I had my own personal car that maybe wasn't as cool, but it was something I was passionate about, and they could follow the whole story of the car as more of a grasp and more of like I guess, better views, I guess. So like, I think customer cars are a little bit harder with growth, but it depends how you focus it, right? If you focused on the way you do certain things and not the cars itself, that's you showing investment in your personality and not in the cars, if that makes sense. I know it's a tricky way to put it, but it's
what I'm doing now is the customer cars gives me a challenge.
Yes.
So I don't care what I need to build for the customer. I only care about what the challenge is for me.
So if you document the challenge, how you overcome it, and the outcome, like I love that. I love that. But you got to have your own too. You got to have your own.
That's because the way life went. I had a car building business a couple of years ago, and then we got a metalworking company together.
Okay, cool.
And long story short, I quitted that, and now I'm back into building cars again. But I still have a big shop, big machinery, and they need to be paid.
For sure.
So YouTube isn't paying me anything.
So you have to find the balance.
I need to find that way to get it all right. And I've got this, this of course I already own that need to be rebuilt.
Yes,
but
classic.
I still need to get the YouTube stuff, the bills going on how to get there. And that's why I was most successful YouTubers, what you see is that they're building their own cars, and I'm building all my customers. So it was for me, can I do this?
But it works, I mean, there's also a lot of YouTubers too that like they build their own cars, but they build the cars for companies, and it's almost, and they get rid of them as soon as they finish it. And it's like they didn't really build their own cars. They built a car they paid for with sponsored money, and they sell it. So like, there's almost no difference. You know what I mean? But I like if you're filming your challenges and like a lot of people just film stuff, like look at the cool stuff I have. But if you could film the experience that you have, that's a lot stronger.
That's for me, that's what all the YouTube is about. All about the experience and about the stuff, not about which car or for who it is. I'm lucky at the moment that I only have customers that are really as passionate as me, and they give me all the freedom. So if you
and a good
didn't know, they didn't even know it's not my car. So
because you build it as if it was your own.
That's what I'm doing.
Good. You keep at it.
I think I have more questions, but I wanted to make short interview, so I think I would like.
It was a pleasure.
I really appreciate it.
Of course.
Taking your time with
Next time I'll see you guys in the Netherlands.
Hit me up. You can stay at our place. You can leave your car.
Do you have any dogs? I don't have dogs. Damn.
We can arrange something.
All right.
Thank you, man.
Of course, man.
Really appreciate it.
Later, guys.
Welcome to Sema. We're having a great time. I'm here with my buddy. He's got some questions to ask me. My name is Mica, Dori. Go.
Yeah, well, that was my first question. Hey, I need some introduction for Mica.
I know,
So what do you do?
So I am an artist from the UK. I do metal engraving, tattooing, graffiti. Anything I can draw on, I will. That's what I do.
And how did we meet?
We met at Players. Was it Players?
Players, yeah.
We met at Players over a mutual love of cars, I do believe. And maybe an ice cream. No, it was chips. We ate some chips. Me and you, we ate some food. We looked at some cars.
Yeah.
That's what we did, right?
And then I saw your wheel on the
There we go.
trolley, and I was thinking, we need to talk more.
We do need to talk more. How's your day going?
It's really good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Good.
So when we're going to tattoo me?
Oof. After this, don't tell anybody. I bought some tattoo supplies.
So we're going to do it tonight or tomorrow?
I think tomorrow.
Tomorrow night.
Let's do it tomorrow night. Tomorrow evening, pinky promise. Done.
Done.
There you go. It's on camera. It's happening.
We can't go back anymore.
It's happening. We'll do it. We'll do it.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
So what's how did you end up here?
So it basically started Players Classic, actually. They asked me to engrave a wheel as an award, so I did it. And then Carl from Hoonigan saw what I was doing, and from there he booked me. So he booked me for something in Orlando. They loved what I did. It made it to the Hoonigan page, and then Hoonigan picked me up from there. So yeah, I guess I'm a part of Hoonigan now.
So everything is just on the flow. It's not planned anything.
No.
Or this.
I just wander around and draw on things, and that is it. That's me.
And how's your love for cars started?
My what? My love? Oh, my love for cars.
Yeah.
I have no idea. Since I was a kid, I've loved them. I've always loved cars. And my family are all race car drivers or car enthusiasts, so it's in my blood. My great-granddad is a famous race car driver. Mica Dori is actually, it means Mica Drift, because Dori is drift in Japanese. And my dad is a race car driver, so it's just deep-rooted in my DNA.
And you just recently started YouTube.
I did.
I'm doing it for since February, so almost a year.
Nice. How you getting on?
Yeah, it's growing slowly.
I'm going to let you guys know. He's going to add my YouTube below and my Instagram, all right?
We're going to get the channels together.
Yeah, we'll get channels together. We'll do something together. Done. But it's nice to see you, bro.
Yeah.
It's good to see you.
Why did you start YouTube? Because you're already growing it.
I'll tell you why I started YouTube, because I'm fed up with just doing 30 seconds of core content. I want the world to know more about why women shouldn't just be objectified in the car world, and they shouldn't be objectified just for being women. I want to make longer content where girls can know you don't have to be half naked to do what you love. That kind of thing, you know. I want to be able to put across my side of the story, which is actually just do it because you love it. Don't do it for clout. Don't do it to try and be somebody. Just be you. Everyone else is already taken.
That's exactly why I'd like to interview you and hang around with you, because you do your stuff.
There we go. Pause this here. We'll come back tomorrow. Peace.
We've been a few hours into day 2 of Sema, and I'm getting into the groove of telling you guys something about this. Well, this is how Sema looks. The USA Auto Market. Crazy. You can just buy seats for your old cars. You can buy steering wheels for your old cars.